We may not have seen this pairing coming, but it surprisingly really worked. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Barney and Robin moments on How I Met Your Mother.
The bride wants to see me?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the cutest, funniest, and most touching moments between Barney and Robin, one of How I Met Your Mother's most inconsistent and incompatible, yet adorable couples. Number 10, The Museum.
You want to dance? Let's dance.
It's episodes like this that make Barney and Robin so endearing. When Ted and the gang are invited to a posh, upper-class gala at the Natural History Museum, Barney and Robin decide to forego socializing and pull off various pranks throughout the museum.
Want to go touch a bunch of stuff?
Yeah.
These include touching contests and Barney dressing as a pharaoh. However, once they're brought to the security office, Barney discovers that his Uncle Jerry had signed himself as Barney's father on the visitor form.
Stinson was reprimanded and returned to the custody of his father, Jerome Whitaker.
No, Uncle. Jerome Whitaker's my uncle, Uncle Jerry.
The episode contains both carefree hilarity and a personal revelation that serves to bring Barney and Robin closer on a personal level.
He's my dad.
Number 9, The Longing Look. Well, this came out of nowhere. By this point, the show had barely hinted at a serious Barney and Robin relationship or their true feelings for each other, aside from a brief fling. That all changed with the third season finale.
Hey, Ted said that right before the accident, his life flashed before his eyes. You know, all the stuff he loves. Did that happen to you?
After Barney is hit by a bus and confined to a hospital bed, Marshall and Lily joke about what Barney saw as his life flashed before his eyes.
I know what he saw, boobs.
Scotch.
Money.
Suits.
A suit of money.
A suit of boobs. A giant boob wearing a suit of money.
They joke about the usual things, while Barney slyly looks towards Robin. It's a longing look that suggests his true love, and it served as one of the first, if not the first, indication that Barney had true romantic feelings for his friend.
Yes, that's pretty much everything you love, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Number 8, The Storage Locker.
Quinn's never gonna find out because I've destroyed every piece of evidence that you and I were ever a couple.
One of the beautiful things about this show is how it handles the character of Barney. And this episode is a perfect representation of his complexities. Barney reveals that he has seemingly destroyed all of the evidence of his and Robin's relationship to ensure Quinn's loyalty. It makes us think that Barney is heartless and selfish, traits that he has shown in the past.
Well, I'm glad that deleting our entire time together was so easy for you, but I guarantee you Quinn is gonna find out eventually.
However, he later gives Robin a key to a storage locker, where she discovers everything he claims that he threw away.
622 West 14th Street.
It's another adorable instance that shows Barney's sweetness. While he may want to move on, it's clear that he still cares about Robin's feelings and the time they spent together. Number 7, The Dance.
Just so everything is crystal clear.
I know what you're gonna say. Let's show Cleveland how it's done.
Now this is what you call chemistry. The 7th season premiere sees Robin fretting about Barney and Nora, much to Lily's disappointment. Once Lily orders Robin to tell Barney her true feelings, she approaches him with the secret, only to be pulled into a dance. And what a terrific dance it is. Barney and Robin are perfectly coordinated and synchronized, and they pull off some respectable moves. It's a ton of fun to watch, and the music is incredibly catchy. But there's still an undercurrent of sadness, especially when they finish dancing and clearly want to kiss. Damn it, Nora, why did you have to call?
Barney?
Sorry.
Number 6, The Trouble. While Barney longingly glanced at Robin in the season 3 finale, it wasn't until the end of the 4th season that we truly got some forward momentum on the whole Barney-Robin storyline.
Oh, you're right. This is a mistake.
Yes, no.
I love you.
Let's be friends.
Okay, friends then.
I love you.
Let's get married.
No, you're smothering me.
Okay, forget it.
After Barney confronts Robin at the hospital about a potential relationship, Robin declares that she's too much trouble for him.
This kind of stuff, the emotional stuff, It's not your thing. I thought I'd save you the trouble.
Maybe I don't want to be saved the trouble. Maybe I want the trouble.
But Barney doesn't back down and proceeds to give a short but pleasant speech about wanting the trouble and how the trouble doesn't seem so troubling with her.
I haven't wanted the trouble in a long time, but with you, the trouble doesn't seem so troubling.
It's a sweet little speech that cements Barney's love for Robin and finally kickstarts the entire relationship. It makes our hearts melt every time. Number 5, Sandcastles in the Sand.
Do you see how lame you were back then?
Yeah, you're right, I was lame.
And here we come to that brief fling we mentioned earlier. Throughout the entire episode, Barney fights tooth and nail to get his hands on Sandcastles in the Sand, the rumored artistic follow-up to Let's Go to the Mall. The end of the episode finds both Robin and Barney distraught. Robin over being dumped by Simon, and Barney over not being able to find the elusive music video.
Barney, do you want to come back to my place?
Your place?
This leads to Robin inviting Barney to her apartment, where they end up making out on the couch. It was a huge surprise. That threw a major wrench into their dynamic, even though nothing much would come of it until later.
They stopped watching.
Number 4, the Splitsville Speech.
She can't go home with you, Nick.
Barney.
Why not? Because Robin and I are in love.
If you never thought that Barney and Robin belonged together, your mind was certainly changed after this gorgeous speech. After Nick sways Robin into staying with him, Barney arrives at the restaurant and gives an absolutely heartbreaking speech to Robin about how much he loves her.
I love everything about her, and I'm not a guy who says that lightly. I'm a guy who has faked love his entire life. I thought love was just something idiots thought they felt. But this woman has a hold on my heart that I could not break if I wanted to.
He covers how he never felt love before Robin came along, before revealing, much to Robin's surprise, how much of a hold she has on his heart. Not only is the speech beautiful and touching, but it exemplifies Barney's character development.
It has been overwhelming and humbling and even painful at times. But I could not stop loving her any more than I could stop breathing.
We watched Barney go from heartless womanizer to a man hopelessly in love. And it was a joyous and often heartbreaking adventure.
Feels like I have a pulled groin muscle in my heart.
Number 3, the Rose Bed.
I wish last night never happened.
I don't.
Man, Barney can really break your heart. Throughout the season 7 episode Tick Tick Tick, Barney and Robin attempt to tell their significant others that they cheated on them.
For Barney, the second that would never end was this one.
And while Barney eventually goes through with it and breaks up with Nora, Robin fails to tell Kevin. After Robin and Kevin walk into the bar together, a heartbroken Barney leaves to collect the rose petals he had placed on Robin's bed. It's one of those rare moments that makes you feel horrible for Barney, and we just wanted to reach through the television and give him a big hug. Number 2, Bro Night Out. Robin and Barney had chemistry from the very beginning. The first season episode Zip 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 sees Robin going out with Barney for some broings on about town.
What do you and Ted usually do after the cigar bar?
Are you kidding? Ted's never been here. You've already flown higher and faster than he ever did.
This involves suiting up, smoking cigars, playing laser tag, and acting as wingmen for each other before going back to Robin's.
Hello, target acquired, hottie by the jukebox.
While there, Barney tries to initiate sex before Robin reveals her feelings for Ted. The scenes of the two playfully hanging out are cute and enjoyable, and the fact that Barney tries sleeping with Robin shows early signs of chemistry, even if it's purely sexual.
We both think the marriage commitment thing's a drag. We both want something casual and fun, and we clearly get along really well.
And the fact that Robin tells her secret to Barney shows trust, a major sign of a deep personal connection.
You're not gonna tell him, are you?
No. That's the bro code.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Quit letting awesome chicks like Robin Scherbatsky get away. Because guess what? You don't want her, I'm planting my flag in her, if you know what I mean, which you probably don't, and getting her the hell out of here. Congratulations, Miss Scherbatsky. It looks like you're gonna have to stay.
Oh my God.
my God. Would have ruined everything. It would have been all.
I know, right? So dumb.
Number 1. The Robin. The Robin encompasses all that makes Robin and Barney's relationship so adorable.
Step 1. Admit to yourself that you still have feelings for this girl.
I am hopelessly, irretrievably in love with her.
The ploy of the Robin is a thing of sheer brilliance, and the final step, which sees Barney kneeling in front of Robin, is enough to melt even the coldest of hearts. The fact that Barney enacted this incredibly long and complex play solely for Robin proves his devotion and love, and makes us all wish we had our own Barney. This was the culmination of countless hours of TV, and it was everything we hoped it would be.
Yes.
Plus, it led to the amazing Canada-themed rehearsal dinner and eventual wedding. And with this, every real-world proposal has been rendered disappointing. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.